Today you're going to create a map for the most dangerous game. I'm going to give you a piece of paper and you're going to follow these directions. Listen carefully while I read them to you first. Your task is to illustrate or design a map that explains in writing the details of Ship Trap Island based on specific quotations from the story that describe the setting. Again, I'm going to give you the paper, but if you want to add anything extra to yours, you can bring things from home to put on there. You can work on it at home as well. So what must you include to get these 27 points? So you need a title. Number 2, a detailed, neat, creative, and accurate portrayal of Ship Trap Island, including all the locations, and those are down below. You're going to need to incorporate different colors into your project. So please make sure that you are using crayons, colored pencils, markers, something. They should not all be the color of a pencil. And number 4, a quotation in quotation marks from the text describing each location in detail. The quotation should appear right next to the location. Here's the format I want you to use. You're going to put the quote in quotation marks, and it says page number, but that can be page number, but if you can even break it down more specifically to paragraph number, that would be great. And then the map legend. Again, the map legend is below. So the following locations and elements must appear in your project, must be clearly labeled as shown using the exact same letters. See how I have A, B, C, D? Those letters need to be there, and must be included in your map legend. So the legend, this thing that you see here, needs to be off on the side in the corner of your map so that we can refer back to it. Remember that you must find a direct quotation from the story about each of these locations or elements to include in your map. So again, I'm not going to read all of these, but here's your map legend. A, the rocky coast where Rainsford was washed ashore. B, Zaroff Chateau, with 3 exterior details from the story. Remember, exterior details. What does it look like on the outside of the building? And then the tree where Rainsford spent the first night, and on and on. You're going to read all of these. Now, down here, I have 2 examples. These are not exactly perfect for our directions. They are just visuals that I found to help you. So let's see if I can scroll over. You can see that they have a compass, they have a map of the island, there is a legend off on the side. So see where their number 1 instead of A, but number 1, for example, is a yacht, and they labeled it because that's their starting point. That's how their teacher gave those directions. It's a little similar to ours, but not exact. So let me come over here and show you this one. This one, again, is an example of what it looks like, where the yacht was and where the chateau is. The Malay Mancatcher, the Death Swamp. You can have a visual here, but again, neither one of these follow our directions exactly. This one is a little closer though, because it gives, you can see in each one of these little bubbles here, it gives the quote from the text. It's just not easy for us to read at this size. So you're going to spend the rest of class today working on this, and probably a little bit of next class as well. But do a good job. I want to be able to put these on the wall. I want this to be a nice product grade that you do well on.